stuff like that. But I'll never forget at a community college, we had someone in the community walk in, and he was having a bad day. And so he walked in and he's talking pretty loud, and I can tell that he was in his mind and his thoughts, and he's just, kind of showing out in a way. So I'm just watching him and, I'm being a little bit attentive. I could see students are becoming uncomfortable because this person is talking loud and they seem a little erratic, right, in how they're conducting themselves. So I see that he pulls out a newspaper and he takes the newspaper and he tears it. And I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he tearing the newspaper? So then I walk over to him and I said, hey, sir. And he looked at me. And so he just, he kind of calmed down because he thought, she must work here. And so he, looked at me and he didn't say anything. And I'm like, what did you read about today? And he looked and he couldn't believe I said that. He grabbed the newspaper and he looked at it again and he tried to find an article really quick. And we just engaged in conversation, And one of the things that I've learned, and this has a lot to do with working in a public library and now in academic, it doesn't matter when someone comes in and maybe they're experiencing any type of issue. The first thing that you want to do is just engage in a conversation with them when you can and when it's safe to do so. I would just like that. When it's safe to do so, engage with them in a way that, humanizes who they are, I guess. Yeah. He was so used to someone wanting to come and like remove him. I'm just like, hey, you're reading the newspaper. How cool is that? What are you reading? And so he would come in, quite often. And then at times I wouldn't see him, but he was just someone in the community that probably just wanted to have conversation with someone. And I thought that was so cool.
I like that. And also too, asking like, hey, what did you read? It was the perfect way to diffuse the situation.
Yes. De-escalation, Michael.
Yes. Yes.
I felt like that was, if I would have gone over to him and said, please don't tear the newspaper. And, I'm calling security. I'm calling the campus police. There's no telling where that could have gone.
Right.
I mean, he's reading the newspaper. Obviously he needs information, and it is my job to make sure that I'm able to help him access that.
Yes.
So, but once again, I always say safely to do so, because there are certain situations, especially for, all different type of librarians and library professionals, always make sure that you're able to do something and, always make sure that you're comfortable when doing something like that.
That's right. Yes. Thank you.